Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again at the gold market. So currently it's really the big mess with the important information. It's actually not specific for the gold, but in general for financial markets, which is actually the gold is a part of. And currently we can't split some events and news that it's gold specific, forex specific or bond specific. So they're actually all specific, just because this is events and news that actually make impact on the fundamental process in the economy, in the global economy, in the United States economy in particular. And that's why it impact on the mutual relations between all assets. So you know that all assets are linked to each other. So bonds to the currencies, rates to the stocks, and gold market to the interest rates as well. So it's actually changes that have happened, as we discussed from this bit different angle yesterday when we analyzed the recent Powell speech and in general the situation that we have in the United States economy, how it should impact on the euro currency performance. Mostly were focused on changes in interest rates and the mutual interest rates, central bank, European Central Bank, Federal Reserve, and so on. Today we take a look a bit different on the current situation and take a look at the recent decision from the Jerome Powell, consider some issues on the United States economy, some political moments. Well, I think that will be interesting to read. So and make a general conclusion. So currently we do not need to be a prophet to just suggest that market have the positive sentiment. But there are really some interesting things exist that makes us think that this sentiment should not over in the nearest time. Also, we take a look at the silver, because we think that silver currently a bit lagging behind the gold, which is very attractive to include it in the portfolio. And it's really very handy just because silver much cheaper. And if you have limited funds, silver might be a good alternative or add-on to your gold portfolio. So speaking about the technical side, here we also mostly are going with our trading plan that we created for a few weeks ago. So we said that this will be the first target 25.20, next will be 25.65, 25.60. I'm speaking about 60 level just because if you consider this, well, it's not quite the hand shoulders, of course, but here is very typical performance for ABCD pattern. And if you take a look at the target of this ABCD, you will see that it stands approximately the same as a butterfly, but slightly lower, so around 25.52, I would say. So it means that the area somewhere starting from 25.50 is becoming the area of our destination points. But we are focusing right now on the butterfly. So that's what we're considering. The moment that we discussed on Friday concerning this grabber has finished successfully, so we have got it. But it's a really tricky moment that you can't see it on retail broker charts. I already talked about this. So if you just plot the May City here, for instance, I have the FXCM broker. And if you bring this May City predictor, you will see that we have no grabber. That's why, once again, I am not tired to repeat this. Check the some tricky moments. If you suggest something, check this on the futures chart. If you take a look at the comments chart, you could see that we have the grabber. And this is really a very handy thing for us, as you understand, because grabber suggests challenging on the top, breaking it up, or some wash and rinse around it. And with this recent escalation in the Middle East, once again, in the holidays, in the weekend, which is actually confirmed our discussion of the weekend position holding once again. So Let's suggest that it's really great for our trading plan, and it confirms our chance for taking long position with upward continuation. So maybe it's not as important for those of you who already have positions that we have taken in the last week 2470 area, but if you have missed this, you could consider levels on hourly chart. So we do not need to focus on some really very extended levels to the downside somewhere. This is your working space for a common week. Our training plan relatively short term. We have invalidation point right there by two reasons. First of all, because this is our entry, and second, because this is bottom on the grabber. If market will ignore it and just drop below it, it means that we should increase the scale of the analysis and suggest some deeper retracement. Maybe it might be some kind of the A, B, C, D pattern to the downside. So while market stands in this swing, this is our working space. We do not need to consider any other levels below this area. So if you haven't taken position here last week, that's the levels that you could keep an eye on. 25 even and 24.89 or 25.90. So very small difference, but this is hourly chart, as you could keep an eye on. On the 4-hour time frame chart, currently, guys, I do not see something really interesting. Trend stands bullish in all time frames. Here's our prediction. That's our invalidation point. This, by the way, also take a look at this trend line with the broken daily triangle. So all these things stands the same as we have considered it for the week. That's probably all about the technical side. Let's start with these inputs and see how it will go.